What's up, my dudes, and welcome back to this gameplay series of Rise of the Tomb Raider. So this is going to be part 28. It's going to be kind of a bonus episode here of this gameplay series. So I've been enjoying the story of this game a lot. So I want to see what extra content this game actually has to offer. So I've been getting like this Tomb Raider 20th anniversary edition of this game. And yeah, we have some bonus material here, actually. So, first of all, we have something called Expeditions. So this is not part of like the main story game. Seems like it's some like challenges that you can actually do when you have finished the story. So we have different modes here. We have the score attack, finish the level quickly for a time bonus, chaining scores together builds your combo meter, completing challenges and complete challenges and collect medals to earn credits. Okay, so credits is what we need to actually buy these. Okay, let's go back. Credits is what we need to buy things at the marketplace. So we have these card packs here that we can buy. And they are gonna cost credits. And I mean, like, the most expensive one is 300k credits. Yeah. But what these cards actually do, I don't know yet. So I think I'm gonna try to do some of these expeditions right here. So we have the score attack mode. Chapter replay, okay, that's a different mode. Replay earlier chapters of the story, complete challenges to earn credits. Chapter replay elite, replay earlier chapters of the story with your upgraded skills and equipment. Okay, complete challenges to earn credits. Okay, and then we have the remnant resistance. Help the remnant fight to take back the valley. Create or play custom missions. Compete with friends to earn credit. Okay. Then we have endurance. Search the forest for artifacts in the ultimate survival experience. Okay. Interesting. Cold darkness. Infiltrate the Soviet research base to find the source of the mysterious chemical weapon. Observe your surroundings and listen to the directions to disable the machines before the toxin overwhelms the valley. Find a way to shut down the facility for good and escape with your life. Okay, interesting. Fuel pump system, biological catalyst system, radioactive waste system, water filtration system, rescue prisoners for skills and search buildings for weapons. Infected enemies have poor vision but are attracted to sounds. Okay, interesting. Lara's Nightmare. A bonus challenge set in Croft Manor for combat enthusiasts. Battle through the manor halls, gather weapons and ammo, and survive the nightmare. Okay, that's a bunch of different modes, to be honest, my dudes. Bunch of different modes. But we also, if we go to the Croft Manor, we also have this story right here. The Blood Ties story. So maybe we should continue with the Blood Ties story instead of jumping like straight into the expeditions. And also with like the amount of content, I mean, it might have to be another part of this, another bonus part. Maybe there's gonna be a part 29 of this series. Okay, so let's do the Blood Ties story, my dudes. Let's have a look. So this is a DLC initially, I think, but it's included with my version of this game.
Final notice to Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
What the heck?
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate.
What?
I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor somewhere. Dad's safe.
I mean, what the heck? Like, we are the only child and we are not gonna get anything? What the heck? A little stipend? What? Bro, this is ours. Okay, so let's have a look at the safe.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
Okay. So do we have any... Okay, so we don't have any weapons or anything here. Okay. So let's just have a look around.
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing.
Okay, examine to find hidden information.
That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
The treasure of the ancients. Okay, so what's this?
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
What? That's crazy. Okay. What's this? Nothing? Okay.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight, quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
Okay. I always knew that my parents met at Oxford, but never the circumstances. Just like Dad to argue mythology as a way to flirt.
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start.
Okay, so I guess we were exploring everything here to see if we can find like the code.
Picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
Yeah, freaking Anna. Yeah, I wonder what actually happened to our mom. Maybe that's something that I will learn playing the original Tomb Raider.
This is probably my grandfather, Benjamin.
My grandfather Benjamin? Bro, he looks like an important figure. Okay, what's this?
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. Icy but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
Yeah, so this is my mom's own words. I can almost imagine her speaking. I wish I could remember her voice.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
Okay. Okay, what's this?
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's in here? Oh, what's this?
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
Truth Behind Myth by Lord Richard Croft. Okay, interesting. Second edition. Okay, I think that was it for things in here, so let's head to the library, I guess. Try to find the code to the safe.
The door to the library.
Okay.
Locked. There's got to be another way through.
Okay. Another way through. Let's just look at everything here.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Oh, okay. A path to the library through the servant passages. Okay. Okay, so it's going to be almost at the end of the hall here to the right, it seems like. Okay. Find the entrance to Servants' Passage using Lara's childhood expedition map.
Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor.
Okay, is that... Okay, let's have a look at the map here. Okay. Is that the servants' corridor? Okay, what's this?
Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
Egyptian Ankh. Interesting. Okay, so what is this? Can I engage here? Find the flashlight.
Dark. Going to need a flashlight.
Okay, so we need to find the flashlight to light the way into the servants' passages. Right. Okay, so let's keep moving here. Try to find the flashlight.
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
Oh, it was so hard for Dad to talk about Mom. Okay. I guess it was Lara that wrote that. Okay. Yeah, that's sad. Okay, what's this?
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
So I don't know how I feel about keeping this old manor, but one thing is clear to me. I need Uncle Atlas out of my life for good. Yep. And what the heck is this freaking Uncle Atlas up to? Okay, can we engage with this?
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, I won't be borrowing your sword this time.
Okay.
The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
One of the first things to fix? Bro, are we gonna fix the manor? Like... Bro, that would be so crazy if we actually... Like, that was actually part of the game. Like, fixing up the manor. Okay, let's go. We need to find a flashlight. Maybe in here.
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
A phoenix. Alright. Okay, let's keep searching for a flashlight. One heck of a thunderstorm outside tonight. Okay, missing gear. Opening this object requires the master key. Okay. The master key. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's gonna be anything more
Lara,
up on this.
You know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see...
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
What?
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
Okay, can we get in here? No?
Locked. Need a key to open this.
Yeah, we need a master key. Okay, so we need a master key to open that chest over there. We also need a master key to open the door to the West Wing. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we can find downstairs. Can we go in here? Locked. Master key. Yes, we really have to find that master key.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Okay, what's this?
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and... oh, God! I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby, but it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
Hey. So this is incredible. Mom was on the verge of fulfilling one of her dreams. Fate can be so cruel. Okay. Okay, what's this? Bro, in this box, I hope there's gonna be a flashlight and a master's key.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
Flashlight? Great, we got the flashlight. New gear required. Flashlight. The flashlight will...
Explore the dark now.
Yeah, the flashlight will turn on automatically when entering dark areas. Now we can actually go to the servant's passage. What's this? Passport?
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for, I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Okay, that's a message to Jonah. I hope Jonah doesn't worry about me too much. We haven't talked since I left for Syria. Okay. Okay. Okay, what's this?
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Okay. Okay, so I don't think there's any more to explore downstairs now. Let's head for the servant's passage. Because we have the flashlight now. What's this? I didn't see this earlier. What's in here? Bunch of books. Okay, so let's go for the passage now. Use the servant's passage to reach the library. Yeah, servant passage? Bro, I mean... some wealthy people.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Okay. Mom was engaged to someone else? There's so much I never knew about her. Okay, it's kind of scary right now. This servant's passage. Oh, snap.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
Okay. Okay, what's down here? Okay. What's this?
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
Oh wow. I heard so many stories about that expedition. To see it from Dad's perspective makes me realize that it was Mom who made it all so memorable.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
Okay. Can we go in here? Oh, it's locked. Okay. Master's key. Okay, so we need to push down further here. It is kind of scary down here in the basement, though. I have... Oh, there's rats. Yeah, this old house is creaking. Okay, what's this?
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Bro, Uncle Atlas has been causing problems for my family for too long. I'm glad Mom ignored his warnings. Bro, this freaking Uncle Atlas is a pain in the behind. Okay, so we need to continue exploring here.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Yep, pretty creepy, I have to say. Pretty creepy. Okay, what's this over here? Oh! Well, what was that? Okay, some objects can be moved. Okay, let's move this. Okay, I guess we have to go in there, but is there anything more over here?
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds, I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Okay. Oh, poor Winston. I remember doing that to him. I can't believe I was such a little brat. Thank goodness he had such patience with me. Well, we actually locked him up in the freaking walk-in freezer. Yeah, little angel.
Winston, I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
Okay, yes, but this was it for this area, I think. Okay, so let's move into the left here.
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that!
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
Yeah, that's us playing chess with Winston. Okay, what's this?
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him.
Yeah, examine to find hidden information. Okay. Bro, I have a feeling like this chessboard is actually gonna contain the Master's Key.
I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Okay, no Master's Key in here though. Okay, let's keep moving.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. 2 roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
For the time she was with us, I hope it was enough. I hope it was worth it. Okay. More journals.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the 2 of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
It really was one of the best birthdays I ever had. Birthday expedition to Egypt. Nice. Okay, what's this? Okay, we can't go through here. What about here? More rats. Okay, this looks like a dead end. Oh, we can move this. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to like, yeah, pull it back here. Can we go through here now? Okay, so now we can pull this back. Okay, nice. Then we'll just go back around here. Okay. Now the path is clear. Bro, this is a huge freaking estate, or like a huge manor here. I mean, this is just a cellar. What's this?
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's this?
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there, see the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The keepers of knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
Okay, are there gonna be traps down here? Okay, so let's go up here first. What's this? What is this?
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Okay, examine it to find hidden information.
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise.
Okay. Okay, that's a dead end. But there is something over there.
Water damage from the main hall above.
Okay, we can't go through there. This is where we enter, right? Can I go over here? No, but I can go here. Okay, what's this?
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
Bro, that's so cool. A mummy? That's actually a teddy bear. Okay. Can we go here? Use the servant's passage to reach the library. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're doing, right? Okay, what's this? Like an Egyptian treasure?
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, let's go up the ladder. Okay, what's this?
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights.
Okay, let's find the hidden information.
There's a missing page.
There is. This is only 1 and 3. Okay, so where is page 2? What's this?
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met, I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
It was almost over before it started. I always admired Dad's ability to recognize when he was wrong. Cracks in the foundation. Oh no. So, our mom actually left? What?
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
Yeah, and the master's key. Okay. Search for the combination in the library. Okay, what's this?
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
Okay. Let's keep looking for clues. What's this?
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
She was beginning to believe. It must have made Dad so happy to know she could accept his wild ideas. Okay, we're gonna keep looking around here. What's this? Gramophone?
This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
Okay, where is his head?
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
Bro, it feels like that's gonna be like a secret or something. Like, if we are able to find that helmet, we're gonna be able to, like, enter something. Okay, can we go through here? Oh. Missing gear. Master's key, obviously. Okay. Okay, what's this?
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Dad would never have written down the combination, but it looks like he left himself clues to remember the numbers.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here.
Search the library for remaining combination clues. Okay. There's something else here? Okay, what's this?
Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though.
Examine to find hidden information.
The Croft family crest and initials BC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Okay. BC. New gear acquired. Lighter. Okay.
Okay. Should be able to light the fireplace now.
Press and hold X while near a fireplace throughout the manor to light them. Okay. Alright. What's this?
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Okay, so Dad never told me about this myth. Why was he so sure? What did he find that convinced him it was real?
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
Interesting. Okay, there's more back here. And also there's a ladder up there. Okay, let's see what's behind here first. Okay, what's this?
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers.
Pictures of tigers? Bro, I remember in like the first freaking Tomb Raider game I ever played. Like that's many years ago. I think that must have been like, yeah. What must have been like 20 years ago. I mean, must have been more, like 25 years ago or something. And I was fighting the tigers in like the original.
So many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
Yeah, the original Tomb Raider game. Okay, so look at this guy. Okay, there's nothing we can do, but I mean, that just looks so cool. Where is its hands though? Is it a T-Rex? Like missing the two claws? Okay. Okay, so we can light the fireplace now. But let's have a look around here first. Okay, let's go over here first. Okay, so can we climb up here?
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Oh, really? Okay, so let's pull it over here. Can we? Yeah, we can climb it. Nice. Okay, what's this? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to move it. Okay, so we moved that. Now let's get down. Oops. Let's push it back. Okay, now we can get up here. Okay. Okay, so now we are on the second floor here. Okay, what's this? Another, oh no, okay. Yeah, I was sure it was like another of these like chests that we needed the master key for.
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Ooh, the image of a key. The master's key?
I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Find the heat source large enough to reveal the map. Bro, that's probably gonna be the fireplace downstairs, right? And this door is gonna be locked, because we're gonna need the master's key. Am I right?
I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
In here? Yeah, but it's locked, so, like, without the master's key, how are we gonna get in there to get the master's key? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so we're gonna have to go downstairs again. Okay, so let's try lighting the fire here.
This should help me read the map.
Okay, yeah, read the map.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
Okay. Under a trunk near the bookcase.
X marks the spot, as they say.
Yeah, that's over here, right? No? Okay. Under the bookcase? Okay, can we go up here? In a trunk under the bookcase. Okay, what's this?
This picture was taken in the library.
Okay, examine it.
1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
1820 additions to the main hall in progress. 1820. Yes, we're gonna have to remember these numbers, I think. 1820. Okay. Oh, what's that over there, bro? Is this the Is this where we're gonna find the key? Ooh. What's this? Yes. Is that the key?
The master key. This should get me into the West Wing.
Yes, sir. We got the master's key, my dudes. Yeah, there's a bunch of places we can get in now. Alright.
Alright. This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the West Wing, that's like really where the game wants us to go. Press X when nearby locked doors and chests to open them. Okay, my dudes. But that's gonna be it for this part 28 of my Rise of the Tomb Raider playthrough here. I hope you're enjoying this gameplay series. I mean, this is like shaping up to be like way more content than I actually expected. And I think that's really cool, and I hope that you guys are enjoying it as well. So I hope that you will join me for the next kind of bonus episode of Rise of the Tomb Raider. We are exploring the DLC after the main campaign story, Blood Ties. So I hope you will join me for part 2 of the Blood Ties and part 29 of this gameplay series. Okay, that's gonna be it, my dudes. I'm Mounts of Fairy Tales, you are you. If you like this video, hit me up with a like. If you want to see more content like this, consider giving me a sub. And also, hit me up in the comments what you think about this story. I mean, it's quite epic, in my opinion. But I would love to hear what you think. Okay, my dudes, that's gonna be it. I hope to see you in part 29. Thank you for watching.